Hello everyone, welcome to Dryer Days Art Studio. I'm Catherine. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm going to be making these adorable honeycomb coasters and holder set. I was so excited to try these out when I got them, and I'm so happy with how they turned out. I think they're just adorable. I'm obsessed with these molds. I can't say enough about them. I think they're great. They're already selling in the store, so head over to dryerdaysartstudio.com to get yours now. I want to say thank you to my patrons. They got some bonus content for this video, and they have also been having a special secret Patreon Black Friday sale, which has been huge, and it's actually been bigger than my actual Black Friday sale and what that's going to be. So I just want to say thank you to you all, old and new patrons. Thank you so much for your support of Dryer Days Art Studio. So here are the molds you're going to get. There's 5 of them, and they're only $25. So you get the holder set there with the bee on it, and then you get 4 coasters, and each coaster mold is the same, but they have little bumblebee designs on them and little polka dots too, if you noticed. And so I am going to aim to make each of these just a little bit different, not exactly the same pattern, just going to kind of experiment with a couple things and have fun. And these were so fun to make, and you can get so creative with these. There's just so many options. And I think this would make a beautiful gift for someone. And I'm actually going to have these on display in Findings Eclectic in Colorado Springs. I have a little setup there right now. They've got a bunch of awesome artisans and vendors in there. And I'm just so excited and happy to be a part of their store and one of their artists during their launch into their brand new business. And the 2 ladies that own it are just awesome and so kind and sweet. I'm just so happy to be a part of it and just wanted to share that with you guys. So yeah, I'm going to have these on display there. I know they're going to sell, and I'm actually thinking about making another set of these for a friend of mine who is obsessed with bees, and I'm obsessed with bees as well. I just love them. I don't know what it is. And then my daughter, if you saw my Instagram, she got stung by a bee when we were in Hawaii while I was sick. I said, you can't make this stuff up. But if you've been to Hawaii, the bees kind of like crawl around on the beach. And it's sort of weird, you know, we were keeping our eye out for jellyfish, and then she ended up getting stung on the foot. So I kind of thought doing these bees was appropriate right after we got back. And just using one of my favorite metallic paint markers from Michael's here, and using it directly on the mold, and also adding a little bit onto my table, the ink, and then using a silicone brush to get it onto the mold. I am using some of my pink and gold biodegradable glitter here, the chunky and the fine. I think a few more glitters that would have been beautiful with this would be the Paris Lights, also the Tink glitter. I really love Fairwinds, and I think Breathless would have been really cool in here too. Just some really beautiful glitters that I think would go great in maybe another set of these. And then I'm going to use some of my gold metallic mica pigment, and just going around and experimenting with different textures and different products. Yeah, just lightly feathering this on, and then we will be ready to add resin. All right, I have my resin mixed up, and literally the only pigment I'm using is the white pigment paste from my Color Joy line. And I'm just gonna fill these out. And you don't need a lot of resin for these. I was trying to measure, but I ended up making a little too much, so I'm not quite sure. I wanna say they each take about 1.5 to 2 ounces on the coaster molds. And then for the holder, I usually like double to triple that depending on the size of the holder, and this one is a little bit bigger, but I wanted a really, really opaque white for these against that gold. I let these sit for about 24 hours and then came in to demold them. I'm doing dual shooting here. I'm shooting on this camera and then my phone to get some stuff for TikTok. So sorry if it seems like I'm going back and forth a little bit, but I am really happy with how these turned out. The molds are beautiful, durable, reusable, fantastic. They're adorable. I cannot wait to make more of these. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got some maybe different tips and techniques to try in your own coaster making. If you are considering becoming a patron to get all the added benefits, check out the video description or go to patreon.com/dryerdays to find out how to become one of my patrons. Everything that I used in this video is going to be in dryerdaysartstudio.com. I will link everything below. The only thing I used that was not from my store was the metallic paint marker from Michaels and also the little makeup brush that I was using to dust on that gold metallic mica pigment. I love here on the sides how the mica almost kind of dripped down the side when we put in the white resin and almost gave a very, very light marbling effect. On the coasters, I'm also really happy that none of the glitter or the mica or even the paint marker for that matter, nothing moved. Everything stayed right where it was supposed to. We got a little bit of movement there in between the honeycombs with the mica, but again, I think it almost added a really light marbling effect, and I think it's really cool. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you did. I've got tons of free content. Come find me on TikTok and Instagram at Dryer Days. And until next time, everybody, keep on pouring.